Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Professor Mawala mentioned the one important feature of Johannesburg, namely that we the biggest man-made forest in the world. We're also apparently the largest city in the world that's not located on a river on the coast. And of course, we exist because of the gold that Professor Mawala referred to. And in fact, it is not very far from here that the gold was first discovered in Johannesburg. It's within walking distance, although I suppose you will need some comfortable shoes to walk there. And that's the place where the reef actually reaches the surface. And then, of course, the reef, gold reefs go very deep down the surface, and we have some of the deepest mines in South Africa mining mining the gold. And the people of Johannesburg is also, of course, here because of the gold, which makes Johannesburg probably the most cosmopolitan city in Africa. If you look at our logo, you will see that we have the two little birds on our logo. And those two are birds, or the bird is the African hoopoe. And despite the name, it's actually, the bird is not endemic to South Africa. The bird is a migrant who actually then enjoyed life so much in Johannesburg that it stayed forever. And this is very much indicative of us here at the University of Johannesburg. We come from all over Africa and all over the world, from different places, and we made this our home, and this is where we live and where we strive for a better life for all South African citizens, and also, of course, for the good of Africa. The university's vision is one of being an African university of choice, dynamically shaping the future. And we in the Faculty of Law takes this extremely seriously. Although we are the smallest faculty in the university in terms of some indicators, we realize just how important law is, not only for the university, but for South Africa and the African continent, because law has played an essential role in the creation of the South African constitutional democracy that we have today. And it still plays an important role in the transformation of our society. So we do take the transformation that we are obliged to pursue within a legal framework extremely seriously. The faculty itself has three main research activities. The one is in international commercial law, the second then in constitutional law, and the third then in public international law. And these are the three engines that drive the research agenda of the faculty. And as you could have heard, the constitutional law is of particular importance for us. Because of the commercial focus we are particularly interested in the role that the Constitution and constitutional values play in developing our business. And we've done quite a bit of work on issues like business ethics, and the principle that David mentioned, namely that Professor Mawala, that companies are also corporate citizens, and they also need to comply with the general values of our Constitution. And that is so that interdisciplinarity between the public law and the private law is extremely important for us. We as a faculty, incidentally, also have a presence on all four of the campuses to which Professor Mawala referred. So we also take our role as a faculty within the university as a whole, and as having a presence on all the campuses extremely seriously. The Soweto, which you visited yesterday, has the only custom-built law clinic in the country. So we are also very privileged to be able to provide legal assistance for free to the indigent members of our society. So if you have a break, please enjoy the view, because Mawala and Professor Waters refer to Johannesburg, you will be able to see the central business district of Johannesburg over there. For me personally, it is something very special because I worked out recently that my entire working life has probably been spent within a 2-kilometer radius. When I was practicing law, I actually could see the university from my office, and now I can see the office where I work as a legal practitioner. So welcome again to the university and to the faculty, and I wish you a happy stay and I hope that you enjoy the conference. Thank you very much.
The University of Johannesburg. Rethink, reinvent.